So it's finally here. The day has arrived. The Ardbeg I Beastie. So welcome back to another review with me, Kevin, from Kevin Grant on Whiskey. Thanks everyone for tuning in and thanks for subscribing. A big shout out to Roy from Aquavitae for that as well, really appreciate it. I did have a plan to review something different today, but what came in the post was this. I was at work and I got the email through saying package has been delivered successfully. I'm like, oh, I ordered this 2 days ago and thought I was going to get it during the week. So it was a nice surprise. The Ardbeg I Beastie is something I think we've all been talking about. It's been all over the place. So I'm going to uncork it today and review it as of now. So let's talk whiskey. Ardbeg I Beastie 5-year-old. Amazing to think that the confidence to bring out something so young is such a massive deal, I think, in the whiskey industry. Not many distilleries want to do it. They want to bring it out and give it a cool name and do something, and Ardbeg do a lot of that. They've got really cool names and things that go out there. Quite excited to get onto this. So 5 years old. Let's get it in the glass. Wow, it's unbelievably sweet. Excited to get it in the glass though. Pour a healthy one tonight. So colour up is quite light. It's 47.4% ABV. So I think that's really good as well to be young. They've put it out there, they've not dropped it down to boost more from it. They've brought it to 47.4%. That kind of cool, quirky Ardbeg way. I'll get onto it in a wee minute. I'm going to put the wee nozzle on it. I think I've never had a bad Ardbeg. You know, great distillery on Islay, what they're doing. They're having to expand all the time as well. I think it's Louis Vuitton, Moët Hennessy is the ownership, so you've got Ardbeg and Glenmorangie, the two big cats in that category. And for Ardbeg to release something at 5 years old, making it core range as well, this isn't just limited. And I think that was the crazy thing why we were all wanting that, what's it called, the fear of missing out. We didn't want to miss out on a bottle, but I don't think we will. No, this is going to be everywhere. This is going to be core range. This is going to be a great introduction to Ardbeg, I hope. So when I get able to taste this and get on with it, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a maturation between bourbon and it's had a little bit of its life in sherry. I'm excited to try it. I'm excited. So let's try and get it on the nose, see what we can get, and on the palate and see how it goes. So I'm going to take my wee topper off it. Its sweetness there, it's a really, it's a coastal vanilla hit I'm getting from it. It's quite like, the saltiness is coming through too, but there's sweetness there. The peat is soft. It's quite like, maybe a glazed donut at the beach, sitting there outside Ardbeg having your dram, but having something sweet and savoury at the side. There's a quite savoury note there, there's meatiness to it as well. It's exciting. I'll need to check if it's actually natural colour or not. Maybe it is, for it looks light enough to be that young. So Slanger folks, let's try this. It's really, you get the grassy notes there, the peat comes through. It's more campfire, burnt wood. It's the sweetness is really taking over for me. It's that ashy note at the end of it now. It's quite ashy. It's the end of the night. You've had your s'more on there. You've had that. But at the end of the night, the ash is burning and it's as if the wind's hitting you with that ashy note and just catching. But it's pleasant. It's really long lasting. Yeah, I like it. I can't believe how ashy it is though, and the sweetness on the nose and on the start of the palate to that ending note of it's a weird peat that I don't usually get from the Ardbeg, like the 10 is really solid. I love the Ugadal and things like that. But yeah, this is great. The branding's really good too. It's just the traditional Ardbeg, slightly light green glass that you're always getting with it. A monster of a dram is what they've got on here too. Something I like to do with whiskey is I don't like to read into tasting notes. I like to try it first, because I believe everyone's tastes are different. My apple's not your apple. My sherry notes aren't your sherry notes. I always like to try it neat on my own, and then I would always have a look and see what are the tasting notes on it. So the tasting notes there are different from what I'm getting. You know, it's intensely smoky, rich and explosive mouthfeel of chocolate, tart and savoury meats, cracked black pepper and a sappy pine raisin on the snout. So I do get the savoury note from it, definitely. At the start it was really overpowering with vanillas and sweetnesses and that kind of custard notes to it or something. But then a savoury, meaty, that heavy hitting Ardbeg, reminding you that we're Ardbeg and we're still here. Definitely got that. I think it's a great distillery as well. If you ever go to Islay, one word of advice: if you're out the night before and you've done a few tours and you're deciding to go on that whiskey walk from Islay when you start at Ardbeg, then you walk a mile to Lagavulin and then you stumble down to Laphroaig, and then if you're lucky enough to walk back to Port Ellen, then it's great. I just made it. But word of advice is Ardbeg is the only place that does food, so I would eat in the morning when you get there and then have your whiskies. I had the liquid breakfast, which was not the best of things to do, but learn my lesson, so when I go back I'll be eating next time. But this is great. I don't know why I was so excited about this. I really don't. Like, I think it's just the confidence of a distillery to bring out something so young. You know, you look at when I done the Kilkerran the other week, 8 years old, that's confidence. You know, it's 8, but 5 years is really, for such a big distillery, a big brand. Our distillery is going to follow suit. Is there going to be other distilleries out there that will say, okay, Ardbeg have done it, we can do it too. Let's try and follow suit. They've now set a benchmark. Can someone surpass that? Is everyone going to come in lower? We don't know. That's the exciting part about whiskey. Really is. You know, I'm just sitting talking here, it's just drifting up and catching all these flavours. It's really good. I do love a peaty whiskey. This is just different though. Is it super exciting? Is it like, wow, this is stopping me? No, it's not super exciting. It doesn't stop me in my tracks. It's different though. It's lighter than what you would expect most Islay whiskies to be. And I think when you try a lot of Islay whiskies, they're aged. You know, you go Lagavulin, you've got your 16s and Bamore 15s, Ardbeg 10s, things like this that are harder hitting, have had more time to mature. It's still young, but it's still good. I think Bill Lumsden's done a great job with this here. So there's more. The sweetness is there, but it's that ash at the end. That's great. Marriage of how that works. You know, for such a simple thing of what whiskey is, of such minuscule ingredients and how to do it. It's all about the aging and how that's done. This is great. You know, a wee beastie, I'd call it a wee belter in Scotch terms. It's a wee belter, it's really good. Got it, you know, picked it up, seen it on Amazon the other day, £36 I think I paid, free delivery as well. So sub £40 for this? Yeah, totally. I'd agree, go for it, try it, see what you think. You know what you can get for £40 on peaty whiskey. You know, you could pay £10 more or £5, £6, £7 more and get a Lagavulin 16. Yes, but that's always going to be there. How long is the 5-year-old going to be out there? Are they going to trial it for a few years and maybe bring it back? Are they struggling with stock which is older that they're having to now bring out younger liquid? We don't really know. So it'd be good to try and delve into the Ardbeg side and see what was the logic behind a 5-year-old coming out. Who are they trying to hit in the industry? Like, who isn't drinking Ardbeg. I know people that don't like peaty whiskey won't drink it, but I think it's one of the best selling peaty whiskies is there. It's a really hard hitting peaty whiskey. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and sit, relax, enjoy this a little bit more, explore it because it's something I've never tried before, and just try get to know it a little bit better. But I really appreciate it for everyone that's tuned in. If you've liked this video, give it a little thumbs up. If you've not, give it a thumbs down. Not a problem. Again, I'm always open to comments and what people think. I'll get another video out next week. I might do the bottle that I was going to do, and I'll put a little post up about it as well. So if you follow me on Instagram, it's Kevin Grant on Whiskey. You'll be able to see there what I'll do next week. And I might do a wee competition as well to give a wee drama this away. So the next post that I put up, I'll do it after I upload the video. Make a wee comment there and I'll put a little thing on it just to let you know how to do it, and I will send a wee drama out to the winner as well. So do a wee competition because I really appreciate everyone that's followed me the last week or so there, and as I say, Aquaviti Roy has been a huge influence on that, so I do appreciate it. If you don't like the content, it's fine, you know, there's millions of people out there doing this, but I do really appreciate everyone that's followed me on this journey. So tune in next week, everyone, and thanks again for joining me. I've been Kevin from Kevin Grant on Whiskey, and come back next week and let's talk whiskey. Cheers, everyone. Mm-mm-mm.